any two 3-point set, we calculate the circumcenter and we calculate the normal vector. So we got these two lines which are passing through the circumcenter of these two triangles and are perpendicular to the plane. Once we find out the intersection of these two lines, that would be the center of the sphere, because by definition it is equal distance from all the 4 points, right? Once we have center of a sphere, we can easily calculate radius of the sphere. Okay, so you know how to get this point, right? This center point.
Yeah.
It divides this.
Center point is the point where I.
Okay, so this circle's radius is r. This other circle's radius is small r. This point divides this line in ratio r is to r.
Why so?
I'll try to explain one more problem. Can all of you access this link which I have given in the second problem? बहुत लेट हो गई, 11:10 पे स्टार्ट किया था, 5 मिनट और. Triangle T2 is static. It will still solve the same problem. Now what we want to find out is when this triangle first will touch this one. So what we do is we take each point of this triangle, we draw a ray in this direction of V. So let's say this point, this ray will intersect the other triangle at some point, if at all it does. So we'll try this point, this ray with all the 3 segments of the other triangle. We'll find out if the intersection will happen, and if it does, at what time the intersection happens. So how do we get the time? We first will get the intersection point. We know the speed, so we'll know at this speed how much time will it take for this point to reach here. Is that okay? So we take these 9 pairs, that is this point with each segment, this point with each segment, this point with each segment. Similarly we do the reverse, that is we give this velocity minus v to this triangle and assume this is static, and we'll again calculate intersection of all 9 pairs, find out the time. If none of these 18 pairs ever intersected, that means these triangles will never touch or intersect, right? Like this triangle may be going in this direction, this might be going in this direction. So in that case, none of these cases will ever touch or intersect. So when we did this triangle to this, what we are trying to find out is, let's say this point hit some segment first, right?
Yeah.
It might also happen that when they are moving, a vertex of this triangle hits some segment of this triangle first. See, because once they hit, the geometry will all change and they will not follow the straight line and all. But we don't worry about that. So it might also happen that this vertex will touch some segment of this first. So we need to take all the cases. So we have 18 cases in total. All we need is intersection of a ray and a line segment, which is fairly easy to implement. So we'll find out all the 18 times, we take the minimum out of those. If at least one of them is intersecting. If none of them is intersecting, we can report there will be no collision. Otherwise, we'll find out all the times and take the minimum out of them. That will be the first intersection time. Is that clear? So this is a problem from last year's Amritapuri regional, which only I think 4 or 5 teams, I think 3 teams got in the regional. But it's not a very hard problem. So if you learn basic geometry techniques, you are going to solve one problem which will be solved by very few teams in a contest, and that's going to help you. So there is also a top-coded tutorial on basic geometry which you guys can read and try to solve the problems given there.